Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Ludeer, and the name of the game is the Banner Saga. Thank you guys for joining me. Last time I think we ended up here, I think this is where we ended. I do remember seeing Mogan or Hogan, or whatever their name are, wanted to talk to us, so let's just go right in there and see what they have to say. Hogan, okay, just take these for a while, people are noticing. Oh, they've noticed, have they? We're on the edge of dying daily, and you want me to take it easy? Can you stop twitching your fingers at the same time, guys? Come on. Gods, I should be plowing twice as many fields, you understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Mogan. It's not just you who suffers. Right, so you get married, have kids, now I'm supposed to settle down too, yeah? What happened to two brothers clam up as we approach? That's right. I've got a kid to take care of. Cool your head, Mogan. Hogan departs, leaving Mogan looking awkward. Rook, what brings you around? You just heard yelling, came to check it out. Sorry, it was none of my business, nothing else going. Come check it out. You come running every time you hear yelling? Must be why you look so tired. Look, it's not secret. I like women, Rook. They like me. They like the scar. Forget it. Listen, all this death, every night half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook, be honest. This is good living. Half the world used tilling soil till they kneel over. Till they keel over. What? Keel? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. What kind of life is that? We're lucky. You could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against but boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all of this. I get what you're saying. I'm not sure I agree. I get what you're saying, but I don't agree. Look at it like this. We're fighting to death almost every day, yeah? You can curl up like a little ball of fear. You can go hide in the woods, eating nuts and appreciating leaves or some nonsense. Or you can enjoy the struggle. Know which one I pick. Anyway, just so you know, I'd never go for Alette, promise you that. Or Oddleif, all yours. I appreciate it, Mogan. Yeah, you depart unsure whether your opinion of Mogan changed for the better or the worse. No, I understand him, definitely. I might not go the same path, but I understand him. I mean, for him it is as he says, but it's probably hard for him to understand the way that his brother has it since, yeah, his brother is having a son or having a child to care for as well, that he wants to give the same opportunities as you have. Okay, so 23 days, 70. Okay, so let's just leave. We are having 7 renown. Our heroes, I don't think everyone should be healed up now, right? Yeah. Hogan and Mogan, Onef, I don't know, why would I want Hogan? Is that rank 2 Thresher? Onef is a backbiter, that's right, okay. So what is your skill now again? Run through. Okay, you run through and then you do a backstab. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I remember that. And Hogan, yours shield smash or something? Bloody flail. Yeah, that's right. You do that. Okay. We do actually have this one that we can give to somebody. What is that? 2 will per kill. So I think actually Ivor should have this one. What do you have right now? You're having 1 armor, 1 strength, and 1 willpower. Because you are doing a lot of the killing. I think we should actually give this to you. And then we could probably give this to one of these guys. Like Mogan, I think, could have it probably. Would be okay. And like Rook is like almost ready to have one of these. Dodge, strength, attack, and plus 2 strength. I think he's gonna have this one maybe. We'll see. Well, anyways, we have been like 5 minutes in camp now. So let's just leave and then continue on. So we were just out of Frost Valor. We took a camp right over there. Like it's almost broken everything. I don't really need to check the map out. We're going into the snowiest place we've seen so far. We're moving out of the greens and just, I don't know. We'll see. It looks like a godstone or something over here, hopefully. I don't know if godstones are actually giving us anything good, but yeah. A flurry of snowfall seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you are unable to see the man in front of you. You shout out a complete halt, but the screaming winds drown out the sound. A day passes before the blizzard abates, and clansmen start to reappear from the snowdrifts. It quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search for the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. I was going to scout the immediate area, make a bonfire, and move on, singing blessing for the lost. Commit to an hour more searching before departing. I was going to scout the immediate area. Plenty of volunteers step forward and you send them in each direction for a predetermined amount of time. The scouts return mostly empty-handed and family members plead for more time to do search. Commit to an hour more searching before departing. Yeah. While calling out for missing family and friends, the clansmen trample the snow into a boggy slush. Any chance of finding tracks are soon lost and the caravan slowly submits to the solemn failure. Sorry guys. I mean, I gave you an option, I gave them time at least. The caravan is buzzing with worry. In the distance someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. The Dredge, cries one woman, but something about it tells you they don't quite look like Dredge. Gods be damned, chokes Onif, standing on one of the carts to get a better view. Worse than Dredge. That's Ekel. The news spread through the clansmen like wildfire. Ekel, why would he, starts Oddlife, unless it's after you, Onif? He's insane, interjects Onif, and unpredictable. That's a good number of fighters with him. Your mind races considering what to do. Outpace him. Lead a charge, keeping away from the caravan. Try to work things out peacefully. Outpace him. March, you shout, getting the yokes moving more quickly. The caravan sets a quicker pace and you hope to outrun them. Probably not. It's been barely an hour before you realize it's futile. You will never outrun a bunch of trained fighters on a vendetta. You stop the caravan just to take a less fighters close in. Go out and meet him to talk. Yeah. Onif and your allies leave the caravan at a determined pace. There doesn't need to be any bloodshed, you show as he approaches. Why, Rook, my good friend, he replies, throwing an axe to the ground. We come to parley, not kill. Why would I believe a word you say? Rook, we are good friends. We were good friends. What happened? You tried to kill us. Just go back to Frostfeller and leave us alone. Ah, Rook, it's your pretty girl. I'm glad nothing happened to her, with the Dredge, I mean. My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Broke into my city, took my warriors, took my food, and then killed some of my people, so you could take more food. That was a nice touch. Took one of my best men. How are you, Onif? Do they treat you well? Shove it up your ass, Ekel. Why are you standing on the same side there? If you came out here to kill me, let's get it over with. Nothing like that. You must think you know me, or people like me. What did Onif tell you? I'm crazy? I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what had to be done to make it in Frostfeller. The only mistake I made was you. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me, a man worried about his daughter maybe. He was making his way. But then look behind you. How many people is that? They follow you, fight for you. Why? What kind of man are you? I'm doing my best like everyone else. The kind who does what needs to be done. I protect my kin. I'm doing my best like everyone else. The kind of who does what needs to be done. Then we have something in common. But unlike me, they gladly follow you because I do what has to be done, not what I want to be done. Who do these people think you are? You saved them. You're a hero. Maybe that's more important than who you really are. What's your point, Ekel? I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostfeller is done. I can't survive there, thanks to you, my good friends. You may not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Is this some kind of apology? You can't trust me, I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners, and that's what it takes. Ekel looks down at the ground, and words come slowly to him. I am not above begging. Ask Onif. Kill Ekel on the spot. Let him join you on strict terms. No, let's see. Ask Onif. I'd be a hypocrite if I told you to leave them. I don't know, Rook. You don't know me. How could you trust my word any more than his? I'm behind whatever decision you make. Leave them in the wastes. I don't want them. They can, yeah, things are hard enough as it is. You have your allies gather up the weapons from Ekel's fighters? I can't take a chance like this. Don't try to follow us. Now you're taking our weapons and leaving us in the wastes? Why didn't you just put a knife in my head the second we met, Rook? Do we not even deserve a good death? Let's grip your arm tightly. Wait, Dad, we can't do this. They're people like us. What if our clansmen do start to lose hope and look at you differently? I don't want to feel that way. Don't become someone who isn't my dad. If that's what you have to do, do it. Please, Dad. Please, for me, don't do this. They can even... This is how it has to be. Oh, I'll only take them as prisoner. I don't want to take them as prisoner. I don't want them around. I'll only take them as prisoners. No, they can join us on our own terms. We need fighters, we need judges like the rest of you know yourself. And if you even look the wrong way and a single man will not take them a killing on the spot. You do us a great honor and I hope, Rook. These people are alright to follow you. You have no trouble from us, I may be reckless but I pay my debts. You have complaints and nothing. Yeah. I mean, yeah, weak morale. Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Why? What are you doing here? Let's hopefully meet the Godstone before these guys do any trouble. We're gonna have to do some waiting around, I think, after the Godstone here. Or maybe on the Godstone, we'll see. Oh, somebody's already setting up a camp here. Oh, there's actually people here, it looks like. Awesome. You find a surprising number of people camped out at the Godstone. They have been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Oh, God. Apparently they think Radomir, the sun god, has come back and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches you and offers you to let you join in their tribute. Accept their offer. Decline. Yeah, okay, so accept their offer. Bravely, you give the offer a chance. When you apply the oil to your skin, it starts to burn like hot brand with your beard. It doesn't reveal any secrets of the universe, but the worshippers are impressed by your courage and gift you more oil to take. Expect the Godstone before moving on. Nobody can really agree on what Radomir looked like. As fond as he was of his own isolation, he never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun, and it's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Radomir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind who people thanked for the god weather, healthy livestock and good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried out lake. After some rest you continue. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. Gullinfyri. Godstone Radomir unlocked. Awesome. Very hard achievement, if I say so myself. So I think actually before moving on we are gonna take a camp here and we are gonna rest for a couple of days to get normal morale up at least. So let's just rest. Do not have too much supplies left, so I think we need to go back on the road. So let's just leave. We do have these ominous birds around here as well. They are circling something and we've been doing it for days, so don't really know what this might be. I guess we're gonna find out when we're straight below it. No? Okay, yeah, we are. Several people have noticed black vultures circling about the caravan, taking advantage of the light's downfall. They pose no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. The next time we look back, Oddleif is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tagged the birds once or twice. Get lost! No dead down here, she shouts to nobody in particular. Ask her to stop wasting arrows. Join her in shooting at the vultures. What are you doing? Stop wasting arrows. What are you doing? What does it look like, Rook? Target practice. He fires another arrow and a vulture shudders and falls out of the sky with a blue feathered arrow protruding from it. She covers the bird, laughing, inspecting the feathers. I mean, it's food. You know, says Oddleif, scanning the caravan, a lot of these women, they could do this. You can tell them from the look in her eyes she excited about it. Yeah, I think I'm going to start training them how to fight. Yeah, do that. We can always use more fighters, he tells Oddleif. I mean, they can fire arrows from the back line. If I let this any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. Oddleif gives you a smile. She heads off to summon a woman in the caravan, showing them the vulture to shut down. I mean, as I said, having some women in the background, I mean, if we gotta be sexist, I guess, in this world, or let's just say about this world. So the human men and the Varls are in the front fighting, and then we can have the women who are a little bit weaker and a little bit smaller than the rest of the guys firing arrows in the back without having them doing a big of the fighting. What? Some clansmen have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. When you approach, you see some people have begun to sample them. Mother frets about whether they're safe. After overhearing one of the children say it tastes funny, others start gathering by the basketful. Offer a piece to eat to one of the animals of the caravan. Gather to observe someone who already ate some. Discourage them from eating fruit. Take a bite yourself. Observe someone who already ate some. Okay. He seems perfectly timed. Gather as much as you can. We're not getting... Yeah, they tell us thankful to the on the tour. True. People get drunk from fermented fruits. Nobody became sick. Okay, good. Oh! That is a lot of supplies, actually. Well, it's not 16 days of supplies, but it's 16 supplies. So I did see... Yeah, there we go. Something is coming up there. I don't know if that is just bushes, at least. It looks like it's kind of bushes like this. I thought it was dredge or something. We do have a big mountain coming up, though. Very cool. Bad morale again. Should be... We don't have too many supplies. I don't know... Oh, we do have this place up here, so... A woman's stifled screams failed to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by its first sign of a new life since the trip began. Call for a day of rest and celebration. Yeah, do that. When the baby cries replace the mother's, the entire caravan cheers. You raise your drink to the family saying, tomorrow rest and feast goes strength to a long life. But again, everyone cheers, glad to forget the words for some small time. Giving me back to morale and getting us some supplies, but we are getting to Wormtoe. Hopefully we can get some more supplies, but then maybe we can rest after we got that.
Was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Varl living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
Wow. We kind of have to go through, yes. We don't really need to be visiting, I guess. Let's see if any drama comes up. We'll find out. So the Varl find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here, but back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone named Crumar. Okay, that's good. Well, I'll be damned. Oh, look at this guy. Okay, Crumar, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings Ingvar to Wormtoe with his very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss this more in the meat house. As you follow the old Varl into the meager town, you catch him quietly saying, "If it were anyone else, he wouldn't do it. Wonder why." Crumar, I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you, half want to go north and find out what happened at Blotsbalker. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come, but you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, and even if we don't eat much. This is a Varl town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You've got women and children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. I don't know. It doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It is Crumar's call. It won't be long before Dredge are here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorundur what's going on. Who's Jorundur? Varl King? Well, as close as to one as we have. Ingvar, where did you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see of those who want to head north, but I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? No, we've already come this far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jorundur won't listen to a tired old Varl like me, I have a feeling they will pay attention to your friend Ingvar here. They will listen to Ivar? Ha! He hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to do, but don't be long. Alright, well, I don't know what he would tell me. Let's talk to this guy, Jorundur. No, not Jorundur, that's King. Crumar. Can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I never had a moment to thank you for the hospitality. Consider it done then. How did you get this Varl to follow you? So who is Ingvar? I'm not surprised I never told you. I'm just surprised he can't stand around being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us long ago. I mean, the dredge-bashing type. He was called Ingvar then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, best ask himself. I'm too old to peddle in gossips. Yeah, true. I bet you have some incredible stories. I might. Or I could be the most boring Varl you'll ever met. Depends on how much you like killing dredge. Ask me again someday. Might tell you about the time we filled the dead jocks with whale teeth. And why. Okay. How did you get all these Varl to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much left for me to do. So I started training other Varl to fight. Got tired of that, so I made a place in Wormtoe. They still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing though, don't it? Any wisdom on fighting dredge? Depends on how much you know. They're all armor. Tap them hard enough, though, and it will shatter. Line up a whole row of slag and they'll explode on each other all the way down. You get in a big brawl, half your time is spent setting them up for it. And if you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quickly. Sometimes the slag his calling won't even show up. Okay, I best leave you to your business. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Ingvar. Ingvar? Market. Let's see if we can buy some supplies, I guess. So what is this? 2 drawing aggro, dodge, strength attack. Forge with a dredge. So we do need supplies. So if you buy this one, you get the cost 15. So days worth. Okay, so how much? So we have 17. So if we do this, then we can buy this one. And we do need... Oh, no, I can't do that. That's not... There we go. Okay, and we do need to rest for a little while. So I don't know. Okay, so let's leave it a week of supplies, and we'll see how this goes. I mean, there's not much we can do other than that, so let's just leave. We do have even more people with us now, I think. More Varl fighters. Grofheim's quite a few days out, says Crumar, but if nothing's worse than crossing the wastes, I imagine... Oh, okay. There's nothing worse than... Okay. If there's anywhere you might be safe from the dredge, it's there. You steal yourself from another long march, and half the town of Wormtoe joins you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Thank God for that. 10 days. No surprise. Good. Hopefully it shouldn't be that many days, though. And hopefully we don't have to stay and rest. I mean, we have normal morale for a couple of days, too. A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach a caravan. There might be outlaws you hear nearby, and the idea quickly ripples through the clansmen. Well, why would they approach us like that? One of the strangers approaches saying, "We've run out of food. Any help will be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivations. Of no fold, but inform them on the dredge. Ask them why they came to be... how they came to be here. Fight with us and earn your food. Ask them how they came to be here. The men get nervous and wield sturdy weapons. Your warriors step forward until the leader holds out a hand saying loudly, "The last group to ask us question tried to kill us. Tried. That case is simple. Will you help us or not? Fight with us and earn your food." The men look surprised by your offer. In short order, they join the caravan and start sharing tales and drinks. Unfortunately, it is less than a day later they discover they vanish along with a sizable portion of supplies. Fuck that. Bastards. I should not have... Oh, god damn it. I'm low on supplies already, and then this happened. This is just what we did not need. But it looks like we are actually getting up on the time here. So a well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within the plain sight and cross-arm take... Okay. Commodores is not safe here. But the man spits and say, land is my life, I'll lose that, may I well be dead. The farmer is slowly not in agreement in the union, okay. Leave the farmer and his livestock alone. Okay. What's his is his, so you say the caravan. No sense fighting those to try to protect themselves. Grumbling bounces around through the clansmen, but the caravan is once again moving. Okay, so we are gonna camp here. And we're gonna stop here. So thank you guys for watching this episode. If you like it, give it a like, which is making sense now that I said it like that. And if you didn't, give it a dislike and I'll see if I can do anything about it. But anyways, I do hope I'll see you guys next time. Bye!